I put myself between the charging ogre and our wizard, and raised my shield to deflect his blow.
Alright, sounds like defy danger to me. Roll plus strength.
Well, that's a 4.
Good news, mark XP. Bad news, the heavy blow tosses you about 20 feet into a pile of what looks like vines. As you land, the vines begin to move around you.
Oh, wait, what? I want to discern realities. Okay, got an 8. That means one question, right? What's about to happen?
As the tendrils begin to make noise and move closer to your friend, it becomes apparent. He's about to listen to that D&D podcast. Okay, so you guys are heading to... are you heading to the town gate, or are you heading to the
meeting building?
Just wanted to make sure. You guys get there, and you can hear the sounds of a few people talking inside. It's probably 5 of them, 6 of them, maybe? What you want to do?
Is it only the front entrance to the building, or is there more than one entrance? Like windows or anything?
Yeah, there's windows. You got 2 on each face of the building. There's a front door, and there is a side door that leads to like a little narrow alleyway.
Okay, I want to try getting in through the side.
What's the signal for going in?
It's lots of screaming. Does that
Cool.
usually work?
Done. Yeah.
Okay.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
Oh God! There's a sword in my kidney.
Yeah.
And another one in my
Stop
liver. No, he didn't say gallbladder. It's not go time.
The signal is caw 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 caw.
Ah!
Only problem is this place is real close to the docks, so you get some seagull interference.
Bunch of false positive raids.
Wait, was that a caw or a caw? Anybody got some? Anyway, no, not going off on that tangent. Okay, Auric says he's going through the side door. Is anybody backing him up, or what are the rest of you doing?
Voltus is waiting impatiently for the go noise so we can start murdering things.
Where are you waiting for the go noise?
Outside the front of the door. Like, not
Okay.
out immediately outside. He's done
Just
this a couple times.
Standing
It's
in
not
by
like
one of
he's
the windows with
standing
his
in
face up
middle
against the
of
glass.
street. Yeah, exactly. No.
Are we doing it yet?
Can I kill you? Let me kill you.
Breathing on the glass and writing heretic backward the fog.
Oh gosh. Okay, so do we have a plan, or are we just running into a building that we don't... Do we want to like try and funnel them out the front door or something where I can shoot them?
You shoot through the windows and put the arrows in the bad people.
No, we breach.
Breach, bang, and clear.
You know, something like that.
Look, voltage kicks in the door.
Yep.
You shoot like an explosive round in
A
there.
flashbang.
No,
You
it's
could-
brilliant. Oh, that guy that can cast invisibility.
Yeah.
That guy.
Yeah. Can
I think his
you
name was
invert
David.
the spell and cast maximum visibility?
I think that's just light. You cast light.
I guess actually, Zarko, if you could help, I going in invisible might make this a little bit easier, so I can actually get us a layout.
Okay, I can make you invisible, but you can't like attack anybody.
That's fine. I'm just trying to recon basically for now.
All right, you still gotta try and be quiet. It doesn't make you like.
Quiet I can do.
Okay, all right, cool.
Quite I can do, just invisibles not in my repertoire.
Yeah.
Roll me a cast a spell check, Zarko.
Let's go back over here a little bit. so I can cast the spell.
Ooh. Alright, so you got an 8, which means the spell is cast, but you have to pick one of those drawbacks. Unwelcome attention, or put yourself in a spot. -1 ongoing to cast a spell until you prepare again, or after you cast the spell is forgotten.
Let's lose it for right now.
I was going to say, unwelcome attention would be funny to me, but it would kind of completely negate the
Yeah.
cast
Yeah,
invisibility
it would be
spell.
hilarious. But
Yes.
it'll be more hilarious if he is inside.
Yeah. Alright, work.
Okay.
You look down. Everything about you seems weird and misty. You can see everybody normally. You can see the buildings. You see weird shadows moving through the walls and into other buildings. Yeah, you can. You got your trusty lockpick that you bought after you broke those other ones, because that one time it didn't go so well. You want to just kick this door open, or you want to be sneaky about it, or you just want to give up? You want to just give up and go home?
We'll go sneaky. I think we'll go sneaky.
Okay. So roll your tricks of the trade, I believe.
A 7. If I break my bloody lockpicks again. 2 options: suspicion, danger, or cost.
Danger zone.
Suspicion.
2 options, yeah. Suspicion, danger, and cost. Okay, so how about this? You either pick the lock without making a bunch of noise, or you catch the wire attached to the other side of the door before you push it open.
So implying the second option is I am making noise. Yes.
It'll do something. You can't see from how thin the door opening is as to what the wire is attached to.
It's just a setup of a bunch of drums and like cymbals and stuff. They just go toppling down a staircase.
Luckily, they're rock band drums. They don't make that much noise.
Okay, so I'm going in quietly, or I'm catching the wire. That's the 2 options. Yes.
Yeah. So, do you want to make a little noise opening the door, or do you want to catch that trap?
Let's just catch the trap.
So he's making noise in the alley, and presumably the people inside can hear it.
A little bit. There's some clicking noises as he gets the lock undone, and he sees the wire.
So if I were to cause some kind of diversion out front...
Yes.
I was going to say, is it loud enough wire that Voltus can hear it on the other side of the building?
Well, no. Can I... so if there's loud clicking noises, and I'm obviously at the ready for this, I might make a show of arresting Zarko or something very loudly.
Yeah, Voltus, you hear through the wall, huh? What was that noise? And the Metal Gear guard goes to investigate.
Exclamation point.
Yeah. Bling!
Yeah. Bling! Oh, fuck that noise. Anyways.
Quickest way to make somebody panic.
Seriously. So I grab Zarko by the shoulder. I sort of say, just go with this. And then, just start, I don't know. I push him to the ground, I guess.
Okay.
And then start grabbing...
And kiss him roughly? I mean, what are you doing?
Start binding his hands and making it look like I'm arresting him.
I'm gonna roll. I want to do a defy danger, so I don't get shoved to the ground.
Yeah, no, I don't think any of this was conveyed to you before you were shoved.
I said go with this.
Do you go with it?
He's sort of he's like go with this, and I'm like what? And then he shoves me to the ground.
I'm fully expecting that.
You suddenly remember that you pantsed him a while back. Okay. If you want to get out of the way of him pushing you, that would be Dex for Defy Danger.
It's so unfair.
Oh lord, what's my dex? +2. That's not terrible.
Jesus Christ.
He's wiry.
Apparently. Yes.
No, I don't.
Yeah. So, Voltus shoves you and kind of knocks you into the wall a little bit.
I'm not being that harsh. I'm just putting him on the ground so I can arrest him.
Well, I was trying to get out of the
Fair.
way, so
Yeah. Okay.
It's against the wall of the building, so
Yeah, I was off balance.
It's definitely getting those people's attentions. So what was originally one bring is now 4 of them. Bring, and they all come to that front door and they open them and say, "What the hell's going on out here? We're trying to have breakfast."
Go
Yeah,
back
breakfast.
inside the building. This does not concern you, citizens.
Here I'm interrupting my brunch. My mimosas are getting warm.
What are you? Who? What? Why are you running into the side of our building?
Help! I'm being oppressed.
This man is an enemy of the city, and he's being dealt with as such.
I demand a lawyer. I want a trial.
You
I didn't
will
do anything
have
wrong.
one.
Read me my rights. This man is not a police officer. Somebody get the police.
Two of them come out and they try to break up the scuffle. One comes and tries to get Voltus off of the top of Zarko, and the other one tries to get Zarko up. So, Auric, you can hear them kind of storming out of the building, at least some of them. So you have a little bit of... You've been bought a little bit of time to handle the situation on the side.
Okay.
Rook and Sam, where are you guys and what are you doing?
I think we're kind of hanging back laughing.
Yeah.
Okay.
First should start because I figured that Auric is probably gone inside, not just to scope out, but to see if Griff is in there, because I kind of suspect he might be in there too. And just waiting for people to run out so I can shoot him.
Okay. Do you have your bow, like, out and at the ready?
It's ready to go. It's ready for me to grab it.
Pointing it at people without an arrow in it and just going, pa-ting, pa-ting, I'm gonna get you.
Oh, yeah,
just
we
practicing. So, Auric, what are you doing back there?
Do you need me to disarm the trap, or you said my first roll was enough for that?
Now that you've been bought some extra time, I'm gonna say that you were able to cut the wire. You've got a little snip with you in your lockpick kit.
Okay. So I'm gonna head inside and see if I can quickly, scan through the rooms.
As you come in, you see pointed at the door, one directly above the door, and one off to the side, kind of bolted down to a shelf, are two crossbows that were rigged up to that wire.
Damn.
Oof. Okay.
So, walking in, you are in sort of the little kitchen area. In the living room, you've got 3 people, and there are 2 that just went outside. The 2 that are outside do not seem to be wearing any like guard uniforms, but the 3 that are inside do.
Okay. And can I move past them to see if there's? Do I have to go past them to go further into the house, or is there?
You can go past them. I mean, there's enough room to maneuver, so I'm not gonna make you like defy danger to not knock over a pot or something, because that seems
Mean.
like an unnecessary roll. So with some careful tiptoeing, you can explore the rest of the house. There are a few bedrooms and I guess you can call it a bathroom. It's a closet with a bucket in it.
Is it on the 2nd floor or something?
There's no restrained people in here. There are 2 more sets of guard armor. There are some weapons, and you see hanging on like a nightstand. there are 5 medallions.
Yeah, it works out really well.
They're sort of bronze, or kind of looks like a weird mix of like bronze and silver, and it's got a red handprint on it.
Okay. So yeah, if Griff isn't here, then I'm gonna head back to the main room, and I'm going to knock out one of the guards with my poison needles.
All right. You do that, but before you fully decide to do that, just know that action, since you're coming into contact with him, will pop your invisibility spell off.
I'm assuming so, yes.
Okay. So, as these guys are trying to figure out what the hell's going on outside, one of them falls asleep, and the other 2 look at the guy sleeping on the ground and look back up, and they see a leather armored figure with a needle in his hand, and they shout, "How did you get in here, and who are you?"
I will give the bat signal and shout heretic just for the lovely people outside.
I run through the guy who pulled me off of Zarko as I stand up away from Zarko so that he can get up relatively unmolested.
Can I arrow the other guy? There was 2 guys.
Yes, there were 2.
Can I enchant her arrow as she shoots it?
Do you have like an enchant weapon thing?
Yeah, it's like my shtick, right? I enchant my shtick.
They're throwing curveballs. He can't handle all that.
That's the best thing. The weapon you hold while casting does 1d4 until you dismiss the spell.
Okay, so if you want to rewind time, like before you guys got here, do you say, "Hey Sam, let me hold that bow for a minute"?
I don't know, Sam. Are you gonna let me hold your bow for a second?
Why?
to imbue it with the power to smite your enemies and to kill those that would act against the will of the gods.
All right.
All right, well, that's enough for
12.
12. Jesus Christ. You guys either roll a 2 or a 12. Like, there's no in-between, basically. So, Sam, make note of the fact that until that spell is dismissed, you get plus 1d4 to your attacks. So, we're going to fast forward to you letting loose that arrow at the guy. And let loose the arrow at that guy.
Okay. I don't remember how to do this. Okay, never mind. I just remembered. You said I get a plus.
I don't remember. Wait, got it.
I get a plus.
To your damage.
Cool.
So roll your volley, we'll see if it hits, and then we will go from there. 10. Very nice. You do your full damage. You don't get a drawback, rather. So roll it, and add a d4.
5. Could be better.
I don't have a map drawn up for this, because I was not expecting a fight in this particular location. Let me open up a...
Fix it in post.
Well, to be honest, I didn't really plan any of this at all, so...
The cracks are showing.
Guards outside. Draw in a really shitty map. Ba-na-ba-da-ba-now. This is the living room.
More like a dying room.
Feel bad. So is this like a bungalow? Like it's a little one bed? Or one floor house?
Yeah.
It's one of them studio apartments.
So it literally is a poop closet.
There's no sleep icon. Why is there no sleep icon? That's the dumbest thing.
There's a sleep icon. That's the one. That's a porcupine is trying to hunt me from behind.
Yeah, that's definitely it. I don't know if it's trying actually in that.
Succeeding?
Looks mostly successful.
No, that icon looks more like, oh, my back really hurts.
Let me do yoga.
How did part of the... What the f...
He clicked and dragged a bunch of stuff.
He moved everything.
He ruined everything.
Yep. Take your porcupine fucking icons with you.
We had a good run, but...
Just pack it up and go
Wait,
home.
seriously, how is there no sleep thing? What the fuck?
Right?
Is this? That's like, I'm kind of sad, guys. I could use a hug.
You just turn them sideways.
Alright, so this guy here, inside the living room, is sleeped. And I'm trying to remember... Sam just shot a guy?
A man is dead.
He's not dead yet, actually. But he's hurt.
He has pretty decent HP, apparently.
I'm going to give them colored dots so you can refer to them by their colored dots.
Stop dots.
Ah, there's probably a green dot. I don't have to use blue twice. Yep, I'm an idiot. Cool. Doing great, guys. Doing great. So this one catches an arrow in the... Where are you trying to shoot him, Sam?
Knee. Shoot him in the knee.
Or the other knee.
No, he can't be a fake guardsman anymore.
I mean, we know they're thugs, right? I'm just gonna shoot him in the chest. Shoot to kill.
He's got, like, the padded undercloth part of, the normal suit of armor. So it slows the arrow down enough to not kill him, but it's definitely sunk in, probably a little bit above his heart, and he is fighting just to even stay standing. The other one is going to try to lash out towards Vultus. So while you charge at him, he's charging at you.
Cool.
So what are you going to do about that?
I'm going to stab him first. And say, taste the blade of the righteous.
I guess that's a thing to do. Roll it.
Swag 2d6 plus... What's my strength 2? Yep. Yes! Quick question for you, Chris. Would you consider fake arresting Zarko a lie? Like anything I said?
I don't remember what you said.
Basically, I'm arresting this man because he's an enemy of the city.
Oh. Yeah, that whole thing was a lie.
Cool.
I was going to say, I don't think you were saying it to anyone in particular. You were just kind of...
Even if you say it out loud, a lie's a lie.
Yeah.
But no, but like, were you lying or were you acting? You were playing a part. You weren't...
Hey man, have you seen Galaxy Quest? Being an actor is lying.
Lies, deceit. Oh, Galaxy Quest is such a good... Nope, not doing it right now.
By Grabthar's hammer, you will be avenged.
Focus.
You go to swing at him, confident that your god is backing you up, and then you remember the thing that you just said was totally a lie?
It wasn't. I believed it.
You briefly... Rook asks
Wait, yeah.
as you're attacking, hey, was that a lie? Wait, shit.
Roll me a d8, take your armor off of it, and then we'll go from there as to the other bad thing that happens.
Oh, good. 3 damages.
Don't
Done.
forget to mark your experience. I did also
Ooh.
in my terrible shorthand handwriting, so I'm probably not going to be able to read it in the future. Excuse me. So yeah, you take your 3, and after he hits you with his blade, he also kicks you in the chest and sends you sprawling onto Zarko.
Good. Would you have considered that, however unsuccessfully, leading a charge?
Sam attacked first.
Oh, true. Okay.
So anyone else is free to act.
Okay, I will act.
Okay.
I'm gonna chuck a dagger at orange guy.
Orange one. So he is to the left of where you're standing.
Yeah.
About halfway across the room. He hasn't had time to react to what the holy hell is happening. Where did you come from? Fire away.
A 10.
Of course. Let's see how hard this dagger hits.
I just have a flat 1d8. Yeah. 7 damage.
That's enough to kill him. So, were you meaning to throw it and hit him directly in between the eyes, or was that just lucky coincidence?
Oh no, he definitely was going to be put down. So between the eyes is as good as any other spot.
Alright. There's a bunch of gross noises that happen as his brain still tries to fire and tell his body to do things, but he slumps over and falls face forward, burying that knife deeper into his face when he lands. He's all the way dead, like double stamp, no erase, he's dead. The other one sees this and panics for a moment and decides he is going to try to throw a knife at you.
Look, I can do the same trick.
Rook and Sam, you see this through the window, and Auric, you're far enough away to where you can maybe try to dodge if you want.
Can I try to shoot it out of the air with a magic missile?
You are more than welcome to try.
Doesn't Magic Missile just not miss? Unless you do that.
Roll me your 2d4. Nice. You fire your magic missile, and
Incorrect. The spell was not cast.
oh no, totally goes off. You're just not able to control it right. The first one knocks the blade off course, and the second one just makes it go real fast and hit Auric in the leg. So
Nope.
Auric, take 4 damage. So there's not really any dodging that, since it was just boosted along so much quicker than you could have planned for.
Look, Auric, I'm sorry, but you did something wrong. That's how
God
this
wanted
works.
this to happen.
Right.
It's not my fault, I'm just a messenger.
God wills it.
The one who is almost dead is going to like really slowly drag his feet, swinging his sword really feebly in your general direction. Rook, he's going to make his way over to you and, I don't know, try to do something before he dies.
Okay.
Make his mama proud. Kill me a holy man. So he's coming for you, and if nobody's going to stop him, he's going to take a slash, which you can try to dodge or something.
Zarko's gonna throw a magic missile at him.
Be like, no, this is how you magic missile, bitch.
And he's gonna roll a 4.
13.
Or that.
Alright, roll your damage.
Let's see, is that 1 or 2?
2d4?
Yep, 2d4. 6.
This is the exact same result, like the same numbers on the same dice.
It really is. You guys rolled the same brand of magic missile, but yours had better tracking.
UPS just mishandled the other one?
No, one of them was laser ship, the other one was UPS.
Yeah, there you go.
The magic missiles hit him in the ribs, and the first one opens a hole, the second one goes inside of his chest, and you can see the light through the gaps in the padded armor as there is a pop, and his eyes roll back, and he dies. These people like popping. I don't know why I say everybody pops.
You killed bad guys, good Auric.
You still have a Voltus on top of you also, Zarko, so...
Yeah.
You know, if anything happens, dodging is probably going to be pretty difficult, but that's, you know, whatever, that's neither here nor there.
Any time now.
Oric, how long does that sleep poison last?
There's no duration on the poisons.
Okay. He's gonna wake up in an hour, confused.
Yeah, he said it falls asleep basically.
Cool.
So 8 hours. You just have a nice rest.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys, we should go. We should go take over the guys. Hey guys.
Cool.
So the one who knocked Voltus over is going to approach the pile of adventurers.
I'm definitely going to, like, since the sword thing doesn't seem to be working out, you know, that whole Blade of the Righteous thing, not apparently my bag today. I'm going to shield him in the legs, like just like a sweeping. I'm going to sweep the leg, actually.
Your name's not Johnny. Roll it with a -2 because your name's not Johnny.
Ugh.
You're not a member of Cobra Kai.
Do I get a +2 for Sam's encouragement?
Yes, it cancels out. That's so crazy how that happens.
Yeah, it's weird. I sweep the leg.
You rolled a 9.
It's not a complete failure for once today.
It's not. All right, roll me your damage.
Cool.
And then I get to. You still take. You get attacked back or something.
Yeah. The damage is D10. I just want to know if I do anything else fancy. 9 damage. 9 shield damage.
I'm trying to figure out how a thing happens to you, because he's dead.
He could hurt Zarko, and I would feel real bad about
Fire.
that.
Have him fall on top of Voltus.
As he sweeps the
Or
leg,
Zarko
the leg
again.
kicks him in the face.
I've got a really rude one, actually, Chris.
Okay,
The shield cracks.
I like that. I know that's your sign of your faith. And
Exactly.
It's cracking it now. Yep, that's good.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Blade of the Righteous is turned away effortlessly, and my faith is my shield, and it's cracked, and I failed to save all those innocent people.
There are 2 cracking sounds at this attack. One of them is internal, as this dude breathes his last, and the other one is a lot more metallic, and it sort of makes your entire shield ring, to the point where you actually have to drop it for a moment, because it's hard to keep a hold on it. And that's never happened before either.
My god, is that some kind of symbolism? It's hard
Are you
for me to
asking your god, or?
keep a handle on my faith. Voltus is going to be spending some time reflecting after this.
Now that thrown dagger actually managed to land, this guy's feeling a little bit bold, so he's going to stride up and just try to stab you in the gut.
Does he get 2 attacks before I get to attack back?
You can dodge and counter.
Yeah. Dodge, spin, parry. Thrust.
If you want to give me a defy danger dex or
10.
just
Parry his weapon upwards, and I stab for the chest.
all right. Roll me damage,
8 damage.
and he's dead. Fucking great. Cool. These guys are weenies. He's completely caught off guard, and then he would gasp if he had the functioning lung thing going on. But he just looks at you surprised, and you can see him convulsing a bit as he tries to
It's the anime thing. They're past each other.
swing,
And then
his
all of a
silhouette
sudden-
falls into 2 pieces. Only once you sheath your dagger all the way, you go clink, and he goes blood fountain.
Everywhere. 9 different directions.
It's interesting that happened when I was using a stabbing weapon, too, so hey.
No, that's...
Yeah,
It's,
figure that shit out.
it's real impressive.
You went full anime.
Yep.
Never go full anime, Baka.
Anime is blood.
You're too animated to ride.
There's this one guy who's still asleep. What do you guys want to do with him?
Okay, so we're going to do a...
Do we need one for, like, testifying?
Yeah, just so we didn't just kill 5 random innocent people. We want some witness. But so what actually I want to do is I wanted to provide these amulets to Sam, because I have a feeling that the guards that were taking over the gates were supposed to be wearing these amulets to identify themselves to whoever's invading. And I recommend taking them to the guard, letting them know there's an attack at noon, and if they want to mess with them, to probably put these amulets on real guardsmen and have a reserve force to repel any attack. And since, Sam, you're the one that has the rapport with the guard, I was just going to hand them all 5 of these amulets to you.
Oric's trying real hard to never have to visit the guard headquarters.
I don't know why.
I really like that Sam is our inside woman in the guard, and, like, They probably look at Voltus and they're just like, the fucking creepy guy who keeps dropping like these criminals off with no fucking evidence.
Or you drop people off and you tell them to imprison them because their crime is not believing hard enough.
Yeah, seriously. They're just like, this fucking creep. Like,
What do we write on the booking papers? Should have faithed harder, I think. So, Sam, are you going to bring those over there?
So, yes, I'll take the ambulance over. And
There's a different lieutenant on duty, but they take the ambulance and they say, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll make sure to spread these around." Do you know particularly where they're going to be like hitting? Like where should we deploy these to, or what info do you have aside from hey, give these to the guards?
do I have any other info besides the map? Anything more specific? I knew there was something at midday.
It was the main gate at midday.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's right.
the main gate at midday.
Word is that it's going to be this gate over here that they're going to hit.
Yeah, it was one of the quieter gates.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
It
one
was.
of the gates.
I'm pretty sure it was the gate that the guy was going out last night.
Right. Yes.
That was the gate that they were going to be at.
Probably the one right next to the house.
Yeah, so I tell them that word is that it's going to be here that they're going to hit. And they should probably be prepared for that.
Maybe have some people hidden just inside the wall, like on the stairs or something.
Surprise!
Yeah, exactly.
Lieutenant says, "Yeah, we'll definitely make sure to hand these out and give the people an update on not the people, the guards an update on what's going on. It'd probably be best if the people knew as little about this as possible."
I tend to agree.
Right. They don't need to know everything about our day today.
Indeed.
What the people don't know can't hurt us. What?
Yep.
We don't need to be adding any information to the hysteria.
Blessed is the mind too small for doubt.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates left unbarred and unguarded.
Yep.
Thought of the day. Examine your thoughts.
Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Wait, what are we talking about again?
We're apparently turning this into Warhammer 40,000.
Veltus feels the warp overtaking him. It is a good thing.
So, Sam, before you ran off, did you guys discuss a plan for what to do after that? Or did you guys know what you wanted to do while Sam's off running those things over?
Go to the... Well, Veltus is probably going to go pray until he is needed to actually help save the city.
I have an interrogation to conduct.
Alright.
Ooh, fuck. So, did I void my quest? By lying? I was being deceptive. I probably believed the things I was saying, but I was definitely doing them with an intent to deceive.
Well, you weren't legitimately arresting him. You were just
That's
doing
also
it for
true.
show.
Yeah, no, I did say I'm arresting him, and I wasn't.
Yeah. So, you do not have senses that pierce lies.
So I'm useless at this interrogation. Good day.
Or, you may still not be sure that your quest has been invalidated.
True.
And you can still torture him.
You still got stabbers and grabbers, buddy.
Voltus is probably honestly going to go meditate and pray because he feels he has become too distant from his god.
Okay, so Voltus is going to do that. What are the rest of you doing?
Actually, no, wait, I've got a creepier answer.
Okay.
In the room where the dude is being tortured, Voltus is going to meditate and pray.
Are you guys doing the interrogation in this house?
Yeah.
Just in case any more of the Crimson Hands show up too, we're sort of squatting here until after midday. I mean, there's only 5 sets of armor and 5 guys, so there's probably not more, but just in case someone else shows up, we want to be ready for that.
Take a minute to prepare cause fear.
Just FYI, it's probably about like 9 a.m. now, so you guys have 3 or 4 hours till go time. So Sam is off visiting the guards. Are you coming back after you drop that off?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sam's here. Rook's here. Voltus is meditating. Auric is here. Zarko, what are you up to, buddy?
Zarko's gonna ask Auric if he needs any help.
Well, that charm person spell seemed to have worked quite well last time. That might make this much easier.
Yeah, I mean, or, we can just kill him and cast Speak with Dead.
Well, we might have more than 3 questions for the guy.
Wait,
I mean,
is this thing on?
it-
Yes, really? Yes.
I mean,
really?
if he's dead,
Yes.
he's not going to go anywhere.
I
Well,
found
we can
myself
always do
in the
this
middle of
and then kill him and then ask him more questions.
I like that answer.
You know, it's a pretty good threat, probably.
Don't make me kill you and ask you these questions again.
Voltus is going to drag the rest of the corpses inside as well.
Fuck. All right. I was really hoping that you weren't, because y'all were about to get a visit from the guards.
No,
real quick.
I noticed. I'd meant to say that a while ago.
Oh, yeah, how many of these guys are wearing guard uniforms?
Not the
Oh.
ones outside. Yeah, and like away from windows and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So how are you guys waking this dude up?
Just a friendly little smack in the face.
Mild fist.
We break a finger.
We're starting with Char Person, please.
Well, yeah, but you gotta wake him up still. Just, and then
Look, pain is scary.
stop it, Jane.
So you want me to cast Charm Person? Okay.
Yeah, let's see if we can get him talking in a friendly way first. And then you guys can do whatever hell you want to do with after that.
Voltus is going to like drag the bodies out of this dude's line of sight as well.
All right, so I guess I'm the good cop, huh?
Yes, the good anarchist.
10. Of course it goes off. All right. He slowly comes to, and he looks at you, and he says, "Oh, hey, man, you here for the thing? Hey, why am I tied up?"
You asked to be tied up.
Well, it's funny, you know. I really want to get you untied here, okay? I really want to help you out.
Well, that's good.
The problem is, this guy over here. I'm gonna point to Auric. This guy over here, he's really mad and he wants to hurt you.
Well, you're my friend. Just vouch for me.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen. So if you can just answer some questions for us.
A friend wouldn't allow his friend to be tied up. That's rule number 1.
It was either we tie you up or he broke your fingers.
Right, but you're supposed to be on my side, so...
I told him not to break
Hey,
your
come here. No,
fingers.
just come here. Look, help me out of this. I've got an in with the boss, and I can totally get you a promotion if you just play it cool and help me get out of here. All right?
Chris, you do such good sneaky scumbags.
Thanks.
Okay, well, what do you need me to do?
All right, well, you see how I'm tied up?
Yeah.
If you could just make that not the thing, and then distract those guys, like talk to them, and I'll head out the door. I'll go do what I'm supposed to do, and I will make sure that my old buddy, whose name, okay, this is real embarrassing. I can't remember your name right now, but I mean, look, we go way back, so sorry, but look, just if you help me out here, I will totally make it worth your while.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
All right, cool.
I'm going to go around to the other side of the chair. I'm going to start just pulling on the ropes randomly, not really working the knots, but
Just tugging.
Okay, hey, wait, I think that's tighter. Hey, ow, ow.
Auric, if you want to maybe take his attention away from me anytime,
He says out loud,
I say that with a look.
Okay, so I'm going to draw my dagger. I'm going to place it at his throat and say, I have one question for you. You kidnapped a town guard. Where is he?
I didn't kidnap anybody.
The Crimson Hand did. Where is he?
That's not my group. I don't know. We're
I'm
here.
going to press down on the blade and draw blood.
"Get him!"
That's a pretty good drawing of blood.
Oh, he's a wise guy, eh?
No, he doesn't actually say that. Okay, look, I understand that. You seem pretty upset. Like I said before, I didn't have any part of that. And if you think the guy wearing the guard uniform in the town we're trying to take over is the one making the decisions, then you're already in some trouble, man.
Okay, well then you might know where they would keep a hostage like that.
If he's valuable, outside of town.
Okay, where are you staged outside of town?
outside of town.
Nice.
Okay, well, we were going to do this the nice way, but
Can I break his fingers now?
Starting with a dagger at my throat is the nice way?
yes.
Well, nothing you can do is worse than what he would do. You seem to be working for the good guys.
Can I kill him yet?
Good guys have limits.
Can I kill him yet and disprove him?
I'm gonna cast Cause Fear on the chair that he's tied to.
Oh god.
Okay.
Like, I'm done messing with the ropes. So,
Wait, you can't.
why not?
You had magic missile, invisibility, and charm person you used so far today.
I'm level 3, though. I get
Oh, you had 4. That's
level
right.
plus
Okay.
level plus 1, yeah.
Yep, my bad. Also, talking with a pencil up against your throat?
Oh, wait, 2D plus 3. That's not right. 2D6.
It didn't even
I
add the
think
plus 3.
plus 3 was 2.
Yeah. Well, it's just 2.
9. Okay. So you rolled a 9. What drawback would you like?
Pisses himself.
Unwelcome attention, -1 ongoing, or forget the spell?
Let's get some negative attention. Maybe my charm person goes away because he realizes that I'm casting spells on him.
Well, yes, the moment that you prove yourself to be hostile, that goes away automatically. But, what is this guy's greatest fear? Somebody just give me his greatest fear.
Not spiders. No. That's way too pedestrian. Dude's afraid of rats. No, he was a sailor younger in life, and he knows rats fleeing a sinking ship is just a bad sign in general. So he's afraid of rats.
He's tied up, man. Make him claustrophobic. Have him shut down mentally as the walls closing around him.
Well, I don't choose how they're afraid.
Yeah, we're telling the
just,
GM.
I just cause.
We're trying to brainstorm what he's most afraid of in the world.
Tapeworms.
We already had, a guy's door turning into dead kid face.
Maybe he's afraid of commitment. It's a metaphor. See, he's tied down in a relationship.
Yes, you got it.
He's
You know what? No, this guy, he's actually terrified of being stuck with the same woman that he's been with for the past few years. So behind him, he suddenly hears, "Oh my God, this is so great. We could be together forever." And he looks down, and it's her arms that he's tied to, and she's tied behind him. And he's like, "No, get her off! No, I hate her. I really hate her." And the screaming draws the attention of some people passing by who run off and go to get help.
So kill him and move on. Kill him, take the skull, move on.
Yeah, unbeknownst to you guys, there are 2 people who are running down the street to find the guards as quick as they can. Because there is a guard tied to a chair getting the shit beat out of him.
If we would see people poking in through the window, right?
It was the screaming.
Brooke and
they
Sam,
heard.
you guys are by the window, so you do see somebody looking up and then making ready to run away.
Boom, there we go. We know.
And knowing is half the battle.
G.I. Joe.
This guy starts rocking back and forth. The chair falls over. He is kicking.
How long does Cause Fear last?
Um,
Because I don't think we're getting anything else.
It's actually a
usable.
cleric spell. I picked it up with my expanded spellbook feat I took.
Okay. I was looking in the wrong book.
Yeah, because expanded spellbook lets you take one spell from any class to your spell book.
Their reaction. Okay, so choose a target you can see in a nearby object. The target is afraid of the object so long as you maintain the spell. Their reaction is up to them: flee, fight, panic, or beg.
Okay.
Please let me go. Please. Look, if you let me go, I won't tell the boss about this. Please.
Where's your hideout in the woods?
No, please, just let me out. Please
Can I-
let me out.
can I
Please
just-
let me out.
Can I just
Please
kill
let
him?
me out. Please let me out. Please let me go. Please let me go.
I'm gonna cut his head off.
Help!
I cut his head off, and we can cast Speak with Dead on it tomorrow.
I'll take this head.
So I'm just putting. Voltus probably has a decapitation rucksack by now.
I'm like, okay, you realize the boss is coming here today, though, right?
Yes, I'm not the one who didn't prepare cast Speak with Dead
Oh,
going
yeah.
into an interrogation.
You have a decapitated fake guardsman.
Well, he's probably not a fake guardsman at this point. He's just some asshole missing the rest of his body.
Yeah, I mean, he's ahead of a guy with the body that's wearing pea-soaked armor.
Mm-hmm.
So you said you put the head in a bag?
Yeah, I've probably got like a blood-stained rucksack that I use for carrying around all my heads. This is not the first head I have cut off canonically and then carried around.
Does that go like in another bag, or is that just like a thing you sling over your shoulder?
It's a good question.
I don't think you'd be having bags that fit in other bags, right? That seems a bit excessive.
Yeah, no, it's probably like covered in blood and then bolted. It's like, oh yeah, it's animal blood.
Okay.
A daily sacrifice.
What's the plan from here, guys? All of you in the building? I'm gonna have to set up another fucking trial.
Well, we already told the guards that there were people posing as guards. So they're going to find this place. They're probably going to investigate it. They're going to realize that the assholes dressed up like guards aren't. They're probably going to realize that the dude with his head cut off is either a guard or a fake guard.
Well, when they do a head count of the guards.
God damn it.
Well, it's okay. So if we aren't going to be able to cast Speak with Dead, then there's no point in me carrying around evidence. So we may as well just leave it here, and I put a very disturbed man out of his misery.
Otherwise, let's just get out of here. There's
Okay.
not much else we can do here.
So I'm not going to take his head. That would be just why carry
Unnecessary
evidence?
at this point.
Yeah. Why get ahead of myself?
I just hate. Just so you know. So how are you guys leaving? Side door, front door?
Back door?
Yeah.
You want to open a window and climb out?
Just slink out the side.
All right. Jeez.
Should we meet up with Sam and see if she talked to the guards?
Sam's still here.
Yeah, she made it back.
Oh.
Let's say she got back in the door right around the time this guy got decapitated to make time for. Hey guys, I dropped off the.
Oh, again? Damn it.
Not Voltus, we've talked about this.
Wonder if I could buy season tickets to my bench at the trials. So you guys sneak out of the side exit, and you get 2 or 3 houses down before you hear the sound of boots kicking open a door and the general disarrayed screaming of people trying to shout orders at each other. That's been probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, with all the tomfoolery, so y'all have a little bit of time left, very little time, before the thing happens. Let's say you got like an hour.
Hey, Chris, just episode-wise, do we want to... Because we still have to do wrap-up from the last 2 episodes. We probably should
Yeah,
just...
I'm going to end up making this one, like, when we get to a good stopping point in a little bit for this one.
Like
I'm just going to
now?
break this one into 2 and do the wrap-up.
Okay.
This isn't a terrible stopping point. Not saying, just saying.
That's true.
Suspense until...
Yep.
Yeah. Let me see if
Cut
I
that
have...
down to like 20 minutes.
Let me see if I have my notes from last session. From what I could tell, all that the only experience we got last session was Voltus failed once.
You're welcome. We also learned something new about the world. It's been a while since, at least this half of it, or Rook, Bill, myself, did an end of session thing.
I mean, we did technically... Well, if we want to go through the whole spiel, we can do that. We don't have to bounce around.
Yeah, I'm going to have to listen back through the audio and make sure I document the stuff for the overworld party, anything I might have missed for... Because I think we had to cut one episode short for something for you guys, and it kind of threw off the whole balance. End of session. Here we go. Okay, when you reach the end of a session, choose one of your bonds that you feel is resolved, as in completely explored, no longer relevant, or otherwise. Ask the player of the character you have the bond with if they agree. So does anybody feel like their bonds meet that category?
I've got one, actually.
Okay.
Zarko's misguided behavior has endangered his soul and will endanger others.
Mm-hmm.
He seems to be less destructive and insane and pantsing me lately. And he almost... It seemed like he totally played along when I fake arrested him.
He really sold that fall.
Yeah, no, like, I was impressed. Didn't realize he had a charisma score that high.
So what are you trying to change that bond to?
Something like Zarko's soul may not be beyond redemption after all, in its own misguided way or something.
You could put, maybe Zarko isn't as far gone as I previously thought. I should endeavor to redeem him or something.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sound okay, Zarko?
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Yeah, I might have to rethink this whole Bill is in constant danger, I will keep him safe thing.
Man, y'all are just jumping the Bill ship, huh? You're like, mm-mm. He may be brought into the fold in.
Yeah, in time. Sorry, that one was...
Oh, okay.
That was the hot take version.
Okay. Alright, now, Rook, what do you want to change yours with Bill to?
I have no idea. Definitely in danger.
Is Rook getting tired of trying to help him, is the question.
Rook is going to provide him the best legal counsel that the law requires him to provide.
That's a ringing endorsement.
You could do something like Bill's dangerous situations are of his own making, and I will leave him to reap the consequences, but that won't really work with the trial.
To his proper fate. Or like, the gods will decide what his fate is.
Like, Bill is a danger to himself and others. I will make sure that I will keep others safe.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Kind of changes my alignment away from lawful towards good, though.
You could say, yeah, Bill is a danger to himself and others. I will protect others before I protect him, or something.
I just like Bill is a danger to himself and others. I will keep them safe. Because it's basically what I have now, except
Them instead
inverted, right?
Yeah.
I could go for that. If that's what you really want to change it to, that's cool.
Yes, because that's wiggly enough that I can claim that keeping Bill safe also fulfills that. Like, safe as in maybe locked away for his crimes.
And a long tug at that drink.
All right. Who else said they had one with Bill they wanted to tweak?
Sam.
What you got?
My current bond with Bill is that I've guided Bill before and he owes me.
I have never met this man.
The bond just says, Bill? Never heard of him.
Straight up disavowed.
I think that my work that provided evidence that may be used against him in a court of law, I think it's his owing me. I think that I have even scored for him.
Damn.
Nice.
I'm trying to think of a way to phrase that so we can have that to be something you can act on in the future.
Can you phrase that in the form of a question?
Bill is no longer in my debt and might not be the man I knew.
Bill is no longer in my debt and must prove himself worthy.
Ooh.
Brutal.
Bill is no longer in my debt and must prove himself worthy of my further assistance?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did anybody else have an alignment thing bond thing they wanted to tweak or evolve or create?
Yeah, I was going to create one.
Sure. What you got?
So I have the first half of one, and then it kind of peters out. But Rook's reckless use of magic is a danger to others.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kind of want to do something with that, but I'm not sure what.
Well, I mean, my reckless use of magic hurt you today.
Yes, exactly. That's why I'm making the bond about it.
Okay.
But I don't know how Oric would react, or what would he try to do, because I don't think he'd care about preventing it from hurting others. I'm going to basically watch out for myself.
It better not cost me anything. Rook's in my debt. He hurt me.
I must be wary around him in the future.
I would be wise not to turn my back on him.
Not to piss him off. Am I right?
There's definitely something there. I'm just trying to think of a good way to word it to where it's like an ongoing thing that you can act on and evolve, you know? Maybe Rook has proven himself to be reckless with his magic, and I will make sure to stay away from him in combat or something.
Or just, what do you call it?
Distance didn't seem to matter.
Well, just his zealotry. Rook's zealotry might mean his reach exceeds his grasp.
That's hard to act on, though.
True.
Yeah. The good thing is we could edit all this down until we get to like a good thing to set up the video.
We got it right away, guys. I don't know how.
We're super good at bonds. You have no idea.
Let me see if I could find some example Dungeon World bonds. That might help. Something we could just like pull directly from. Ooh, random bonds generator.
Nice.
Oh, jeez.
What?
I want to know. Tell us.
Blank has much to teach me about the ridiculousness of angered heirloom.
No, you gotta roll 4 d20s on it. And then...
Oh, yep. Oh, you see it too. Okay. I'm just trying to pull stuff. I will continue to travel with Rook, though I must be wary of his reckless use of magic.
Man, you're just trying to help, and all of a sudden all the bounds are about you.
These random bonds are kind of ridiculous.
We can just come up with something later. This is an adding one, so we don't have to spend forever on it.
Well, I'd like to modify mine a little bit.
Which one with who?
I had one with Auric where I wanted he confided in with me, and I wanted to honor his trust.
Yes.
I wanna change that up. That like Auric's his quest against the Red Hand is important, and I wanna make sure it succeeds.
Okay.
Maybe say like I want to be there to help him, however he needs my help. I don't know. Phrase it a little less clumsily.
Now, do you want to help him fight because he has proven like that he deserves your help, or just that you've seen that the Crimson Hand is a threat?
It is a threat, but he's proven himself to me. He's proven to be a reliable and good person in my eyes.
Okay. How about Auric has earned my trust, and I will assist him however I can in the fight against the Crimson Hand?
Okay.
Sound okay, Auric?
Yeah.
I also should have one about Voltus. Now that we're back together again, I want to say Voltus needs to learn there are punishments other than death. Something like that.
I don't understand.
No, I do understand. It can totally be...
Voltus embodies the worst aspects of his god.
Nice.
Voltus embodies the worst aspects of his god. He needs to learn to be less of a butt.
Perfect.
Bold words.
Should have sent a poet.
Voltus embodies the worst aspects of his god.
He needs to learn to mellow out, man.
What's his hubris is dangerous or something.
He must learn temperance, or I will bring him low.
There you go.
Are you really going to bring him low?
My pants.
If Voltus continues down the path he's currently going, would you see it necessary to try and stop him?
I would probably do something, yeah. I'm not sure what exactly, but it's like, yeah, he's running around chopping heads off everybody all the time.
How about Voltus embodies the worst aspects of his god. He must change or be made to change.
Okay.
Sound okay?
Okay.
Getting all serious.
Voltus, good? Okay.
Toads. I like how Voltus is like, this Zarkon guy's not so bad. And Zarkon's just like, this guy's fucking crazy. And I will cut him if I need to.
Anybody else have bonds?
That's all of us.
Well, yeah, I just didn't know if anybody had more than one they wanted to tweak. 1, 2, 3.
I don't think you can do more than one at a time.
Can you not?
I don't know about creating, but I'm pretty sure you can't. You can only resolve or update one at a time.
Okay, I had updated the one I had with you, but I wanted to make it do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you can modify one, and if it's relevant, you can create one. So yeah, that's fine.
Oh, you can resolve one at the end of the session. But...
Yeah, Auric, you didn't. Oh no, that's the one we're gonna make with Zarko.
Rook.
An asterisk, so I can remember to remind you. All right. That took a little while.
It kind of does sound like you can only have one.
Too late.
Yeah, I'm gonna let you make one. It's because you're not gonna get experience for it this session, so you can't like power game, you know. So
Well, it says the
Bonds
number
with
of
everyone.
bonds you have with the character. Some of it sounds like you can have more than one. Some of it sounds like you can't have more than one.
yeah, it says when you reach the end of the session, choose one of the bonds you feel is resolved.
Okay.
That's where you get the XP from. But there's no limit, I think, to the number you can create. I would probably say you can only have one per, other person in the team. And if you can only resolve one per session, then I mean it's not going to end up super flooding you with experience or anything. All right, so alignment. Why don't you guys? Let's start with Adam. What is your alignment, and do you think you reached it or not?
Neutral, avoid detection or infiltrate a location, and I broke into this house.
Yep. All right, Voltus.
Deny mercy to a criminal or non-believer.
You cut that fucker's head off.
I have cut several fuckers' head off since last we did this.
Yeah, so you've definitely gotten at least that 1 XP.
With bells on.
Yeah. Bill.
Is his kill people in prison? Because if so, he gets XP.
Well, I'm going back to the session before you guys got here, because I think it's been a while since we've done the end of session stuff for y'all. Let me go to his character real quick on Obsidian Portal.
Shiv a bitch without knowing why.
Defend those weaker than you.
Can he lose experience?
Nah! Is the correct response to that one. Alright, so...
That was an amazing reveal.
Zarko. Zarko, yours is... Use magic to cause terror and fear.
You literally have a spell that does that.
Yeah, it's pretty convenient. It's not a wizard spell, it's a cleric spell.
Hey, wait a second. That is a cleric spell.
You both borrowed from the other spell, though.
Right.
Yeah. Y'all are goofy like that. Rook, what is yours?
Endanger yourself following the precepts of your church or god.
Yes.
Bloody Conquest. Yeah, y'all
And
got
he
to
broke into that.
I don't know if that counts.
He broke
but...
into that dude's house, and smoked the mayor's son, who was the new mayor.
Oh yeah, we didn't do the XP from that. So yeah, you guys totally did overthrow that town, basically.
We
So
killed a dude,
yeah.
and then we said, you can convert or else, and left that hanging as we left.
You left that hanging as you left him hanging.
No, yeah, I think his heart was removed or something. It was fucked up.
Yeah, I sacrificed him to my god.
Yeah, I think the villagers were gonna go pull the mayor out to be like, hey, we need to talk about you abandoning us. And they open the door, and Rook has his heart in some ceremonial bowl, doing some ritual
deep.
shit.
I was not there for this. I am officially less fucked up than Rook. I was just
He was just like,
No, he
yeah.
he had really
He was a real shitbird, if I remember right.
He was major douchebag. Chris, do the voice.
I don't remember.
The voice of who?
major shitbag.
The mayor.
The mayor's son.
Shitbag. Major
I smoked
shitbag.
the mayor in some battlefield, and then he was just like, I'm a necromancer. Da-da-da-da-da.
It's probably my snob voice, but
He was basically he should have been named Chauncey.
I love that there are a lot of characters that you guys don't immediately remember the names of. Renee has never, since the day she has rescued him, forgotten Chauncey's name. And she always goes, Chauncey!
Yes, my name is Chauncey.
Sam, yours is endanger yourself to combat an unnatural threat, which hasn't been done yet. If and when you guys fight magic floating cloud people, I'm going to say that's probably some unnatural shit.
Yeah, see, I thought about the magic floating cloud people. It didn't work out too well.
Yeah. For your end of things was fuck,
She
run!
totally endangered herself, or at least by extension Max. Because it was either
It was
save Max at the cost of that
save
family,
Max for the
or
family.
it was
But it wasn't
let
so
Max
much
take some of
fighting
the
a
hit.
threat, it was dodging a fireball.
Well, no, but it's endanger yourself. It's okay.
You need all of it, and you have A but not B. Well, you have 1 XP at least from the bond, so you're going to level up.
Oh yeah, I do have an XP from the bond. You're right. I have 8 now.
Okay, so that's all people's alignment. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Well,
Yes.
you learned that
Yes.
prison in First Conquest is incredibly dangerous.
If you're not a PC, if I have to look up your name on a table, you're in trouble. Well, even if not that, you've learned about the existence of the distant prince and his harbingers who brought a really unwelcome message, and the fact that they're trying to, unify the world under their magical iron fist. So,
I mean, I can respect the goals, which probably isn't a good thing for a hero to say.
not that we
It's
disagree
not.
with subjugating the world. It's just we believe it should be our god.
Yeah, exactly. Should be our invisible sky people.
Did you overcome a notable monster or enemy?
An entire fucking city?
Pretty notable.
See, the thing is, for some parties that would be notable. For Voltus, that's Tuesday.
The day we came to your village was the most important day of your life.
We did subjugate. Yeah. I'm playing M. Bison. God damn it.
No, isn't that what happened when you guys went on your overland journey?
We may have subjugated.
I was gonna say I was looking at the Obsidian portal, and I think you could totally say, like the day we showed up at your pitiful village.
I'd have to say that killing a kid is pretty notable.
I didn't do it.
He is neither a monster nor an enemy. He's a child.
I think Bill just likes to kill
Are you
people.
sure Bill is not an enemy?
I mean, honestly, yeah. I think Bill just likes to kill.
The overworld party overcame the leadership of the town, and basically you did beat a town.
Yes.
So I'm gonna say the three of you get that XP from like the previous things that should have been rolled in, but I don't think the rest of you guys did the thing.
Fair enough.
Is Bill a fighter or what is he?
Yeah.
He's a good fighter.
He's a war criminal. It's actually a specific subclass of fighter. You have fighter, and then you have war criminal, and then you could actually further spec into dictator.
Yeah, I
if you
mean,
get enough points.
maybe Bill, maybe you should switch your alignment to evil, and then you get XP all the
He's
time.
been gone for a while now.
Did we loot a memorable treasure?
Mayor's son's heart.
That's not a fucking treasure. Mike, think back on this past session. Did you guys really loot friendship?
Hey,
I think we did. I think we invaded friendship and looted and pillaged it.
We got those amulets.
That's not really treasure, though.
Right, and you gave them away, so...
do we get ahead? I think we might have gotten
Well,
ahead
are
of
you
it.
saying we can't ever get rid of treasure that we get?
Yeah.
Once you get experience for it, then you can just toss it.
You try to put it in a chest, see if it's a quest item, and then if it is, then you can,
Yeah.
I'm going to say probably no to that one for right now.
And that one's all your fault, Chris.
Yeah, I know. I'm the worst. So we have one Voltus fail from the previous session, and
5 from today.
one
Seriously?
one for failing on the trial.
I haven't used his little thing yet, though, so he doesn't get XP for it.
No, he gets
Oh,
one
yeah.
XP for failing. If you use the hold in the trial, he gets another XP.
Oh, fuck yeah. Power leveling Voltus all the way.
Seriously. I might actually be able to hit
I'm
something.
seeing 2 fails for Voltus tonight.
There was the attack, and then there was the trial thing, yeah.
Okay, so 3 fail, which brings your total to 1, 2, 5, 7 XP tonight.
That's what I've got.
All right, Bill did not fail anything. He's got the 1 for the.
Are you sure he didn't feel anything?
He succeeded
very
where he
successful.
shouldn't have, so he failed to fail, which doesn't count as XP. So he got the something new and important and the notable monster, so he has 2 XP. Sam, I don't have any failures for you tonight. You got the new and improvement, and you got the 1 bond with Bill that's changed, so that's 2 XP for you. Auric, I don't have a failure for you unless I missed one.
Nope.
All right, you have the 1 alignment XP, 1 for the new and important thing about the world, so that's 2 for you.
Yep.
Rook, you failed once.
Yep. I failed once, and I was a liney.
Yep.
Yeah, you got one
And,
one fail,
and
1
you
bond
were-
with Bill, 1 alignment, 1 new and important thing, and 1 notable monster. So that brings you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It totally levels me up.
Zarko, 1 failure. 1 bond, 1 alignment, and 1 new and important thing about the world. It's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I get 2 more. Okay.
We got the bond with Auric that you modified.
Yeah.
The alignment.
I counted up the failure and the.
Yeah. All right. So everybody take note of those totals. That's 7 Voltus, 2 Bill, 2 Sam, 2 Auric, 5 Rook, 4 Zarko. If that gives you enough XP to level based on what we've got already in the Obsidian portal, and what you've got on your notes. Feel free to level up before the next session, and maybe next session we'll actually do trial stuff.
We are already prepared for that, so it's good.
That's one of those things where that's kind of one of the fun things that happens with this when you don't really plan too much of it. You kind of just see where things go. That's one of the beauties of Dungeon World, is just put the pieces up and then let them see what happens.
That's totally the thing of Dungeon World. It's let you play to see what happens.
Yeah, which it's something that took me a while to let happen, because I always tried to overplan things for the most part, and then on this I'm like, nope, just let the characters steer stuff. Just have a name bank, have the names of some I've got a Google Doc with 50 male and female names, the names of 50 different shops, and the names of some inns and stuff. And that's pretty much it. So, when you guys go a place, I'm like, this fits. Here you go. Here's this guy's name. And we just bullshit from there.
Good. That's perfect.
I like it.
The second anyone is named Gnarly, I don't trust them.
All right. I was about to just, disconnect in a second and be like, good night, guys, without doing any of the sign-off stuff.
Well, just that. Fuck you. Good night.
Yeah.
Thank you once again, everybody who downloaded, or even if you didn't download, even if you just listened to this, or you're some sort of alien race in the future who is way late catching up on our super podcast empire. Hey, it's always a good time to start. So tell Beeblebrox all about our cool podcast. He'd probably appreciate it. And if you're an Earth person, tell your friends or whatever. They're probably cool too.
But your empire probably doesn't span a few million empires yet. So.
Right. If your civilization has iTunes or some analog, go on there and leave us a rating. We'd really appreciate it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, just anything like that, and the heat death of the universe has not happened yet, fire an email off to ThatDnDPodcast@gmail.com, or you could send us a tweet at ThatDnDPodcast.
Smooth.
Twitter's dumb. If you get a real dumb reply, it's probably me, so I guess be prepared for that. But aside from that, hope you all are having a great day, and come on back and see us again.
So we should stop recording?
Ah, shit. That D&D podcast is released under Creative Commons 2.0 Attribution, Non-Commercial, No Derivative License. Tell your friends about us, but don't chop out the good stuff and don't sell our work. The intro music is The Last Ones by Jahzzar, that's Jahzzar. It can be found at the Free Music Archive. The outro music is Kopeika, Kopeika, by Et, that's ET_, and can also be found at the Free Music Archive. All other copyrighted content is owned by their associated copyright holder.